This is Tim with All Things Recruiting Plastic Executives and Reliance Recruiting, coming at you in a drastically different setting. I should sound one heck of a lot better. The question we have today is, how do I select a recruiter and how many recruitment firms should I use? Great questions. No time to waste. Let's get after it. Let's start with the question, what do I want a recruiter to do for me? To do a good job, right? Well, okay, sure. How do you do a good job? Fill the job. Duh. Second, though, what might not be so obvious is you want to be left with the feeling that you have considered all available resources, multiple points of relativity. How do you do that? Lots of interviews, lots of resumes, right? So let's call that your yin. There is a yin to this. How do you get a recruiter to do that for you? By creating incentive. The yin and yang, I'll show you through examples. Let's say that you want to go heavy-handed towards having the feeling I'm making the right choice via lots of resumes, lots of interviews. And the way you go about that is you send 8 recruiters to go fill one job. You're going to get a lot of resumes and a lot of interviews, right? Wrong. Why? Because you reduced incentive. If you think you can send 8 recruiters out and they're all going to be working your job because they won't know other recruiters are working on it, you are fooling yourself. They're going to find out, and they're going to find out quickly. So you always have to know that a recruiter, let's say 20 jobs, is working on 20 jobs. You want to create incentive so that recruiter ignores the other 19 essentially and works on yours. How do you do that? By incentive. But let's go heavy-handed towards the other way here for a second. You want to go heavy-handed towards incentive, so everything else is ignored. Yours is the prime job they're working on. You do that by doing a retained search. You throw money at the recruiter in a deposit. Good to go, right? Well, if you're a little bit new to using recruiters, they send you 2 all-stars. You might not know that they're actually all-stars because you haven't done a lot of interviews, and maybe it's a brand new position for you, for the company, as your company's growing, and you really don't know if you're making the right choice. You don't even know if those are all-stars. So if you're in that boat, how do you find a middle ground? It's really easy. First, start with 2 recruitment firms that come under market rate for the amount that they charge. So you're reducing incentive a little bit by using 2, right? But let them know, I'm using one other recruitment firm. Here's how to add back that incentive. Let those recruiters know that, hey, I have 30 days to fill this job. If I can't fill it, I have to consider other resources. Well, what do recruiters love? Urgent jobs. So, bam, got your incentive back. But also it gives you leverage to go the other route if you have to, if they can't fill the job. What's the other route? Well, you use a very specialized firm and maybe do an engaged or retained search. So you're hedging your bets. If one of those 2 discount firms fills the job, boom, got a discount. Awesome. If they don't, they have sent you resumes and you've done interviews potentially. Now you have your points of relativity for when that specialized firm, whom you retained perhaps, sends you 1 or 2 or 3 resumes, especially if it's me, I'll probably send you 3, but sends you 1 to 3 resumes, you're going to have your points of relativity already and you're with high incentive, so they're ignoring their other 19 jobs. Boom, that's it. That's simple. 2 discount firms. If they fill it, great. If they don't, do your specialized firm. You're good to go. See you next time.